Abusia Penax TV so ni yemfanchi akese mahwefo ene Ghanafo ene unsi abetena hade anache sensem ekoso pa Ghana ha wosi ye ka ho asem. Now same time we've been talking about the terrorist attack ekoso wo Burkina Faso etu yenuanom ma bia sebe yenkan wie yempono anopai ensem fofra eba ne chese another attack akoso wo Ghana hanom say ya eno de na fishermen ye papa nom ne yenuanom mema wo mo ekopo so no na afei de ya enipa bonifuo bi edi tuo ene ade ato ahye wo mo so a chese busia na asem na ni anyan pa eni ehu eni soso na asem we esiye ewo ewutu senya breku ewo ewutu senya west constituency emu na entiye ba ne echemu se alatafo na allegedly no wo mo eto ehye sa fishermen ni anase papa no ne nuanom a wo mo eko epono Nigeria for na eto ehye won so is according to reports eba no na chese amanfo ekogina wo mo so a na wo mo kura etuo ni ade edija wo so wo epono so I mean in the midst of the sea wo mo fish no wo mo kotu se wo mo so no language anase kasa na wo mo ekasa ni nyina koye Nigerian pidgin na Nigerian pidgin na ye share amaye we bibiman mu ha the people are sebe wo mo etai eka pidgin language no ye nuanom Nigeria for now on your screen so sisenya break with 38 fishermen rescued after robbery at sea enti na chese ucha ensem we koso no na enyensem keto and also there is a report anase an onipa ba ko na onu nso fishermen ya rescue wo mo no na wo ka ho bie na waba betu nenum tu akyekire mu ama ya te ase de nti ye kasa ya latafo yi na edi ekodi se dwumedi we anase ekodi sa nyamra nsem we and the fact that these Nigerians say ye bomb din say they are doing too much no ehu ye papa ye beko na yakwa kotie witness report about the nsem ni si ya wo mususu se enipa eto hye wo muso no de etu obegiregia wo muso wo pono so no Nigeria for yentie no emra
yaba na imbiri yakono yedu aramo epia ba 2 yedu fanda pono do ba 7 o'clock the 7:30 no kofuna ede oba to share do to oba to share do na o se yin machine ede yen fo mom na yebogbo tun wo yin machine am na wan fo mom a oba chitun na o reka obrofo blocking English ni bi ene mi yi anu de mma so yen de onyi machine on fo mom na on ko fo mko nti oyi machine mo no oda ho na shama kro so ede wa ba enche oba enche ju no so ede wo ko no do kwaji on so ode enye na yesen ho but nyankopo adum eba nsa no yenya chichiri ofi ye ne nyankopo wo ya bompa ede want me etona wede wan fa mbo bia ano na ya de nyankopo ase de ya befi asundwum denom kita AK47 4 but otwin ana de odisi onkofo phone no odisi do na mama say de okutu machine odmam no mokwe ba sa no but na yin na de yakumetu de okada obekun ye peyin yin na yakumetu ba de yankopa se de one for utu anka obi anya de ana ya but yin na ya ma yon arechichi de enya hwe nipa na de nipa na oto machine ndi so waja yamfa mo mo no mko ya de bobo bosia na de na ya tobi na de aye djuma omuka de se ebotum won tu machine ntam a ombo shitun and you know mo pomu yen nyina kwache nyama na kan ho ani yen na yesuro ya bofo kunu mo gina no yen na adenu aba no yen na yen wo so yen tuma ya hwe obi ontuma nkasa ode ye din yen na gina na de no mo fa machine de omo de koye no emi misid wo mba sa so review ntumda say me sa na edwuma ntumi nka de ntumi nko ona na mekọ me de me ne hwe me
Abusia, that was a eyewitness, and I said we nipa or ye victim of the attacker a koso ene ewo ewutu senya ebrana ye nuanom mema wo mokopo so no ekoko yi nam ne ade ba ma yenye bito edidi ede ye nema no nipa bonefo eto hye wo mo eso no na wo chemu se enipa na wo mo ede AK-47 be ye 4 ejeja wo mo so no kasa na wo mo eka no broken English, which is pidgin. Na sa pidgin kasa no no de yete ana te se ehu se alatafo ya ene tai eka pidgin no. Now Canoe and Gia Owners Association of Ghana na wo mo nso ade wo nsem ababeto dwa wo chema reported robbery at sea yesterday. 4 canoes have been confirmed as having been attacked. Outboard motors, generators, fuel, and mobile phones reportedly taken away by the robbers. 78 crew have been rescued and brought back to Senyabreku this afternoon. International womu echema canoe no a womo ede call meche nyama no a womo de call po no so no na ya bako enan emu nipa nso ewomu no so dosu ye pa a sebe nipa bonifo eto hye womo so no na womo agi womo phones eji generator moto ni ade a wo mo de spark boat de yo mo niema ni nyina no na chese omu phones kra no wo mo sai ejije ye edifre wo mo ensem na chese the attack na ekoso recently on Ghanaians no abusia eya ye hu pa enti Canoe and Association for ene mo nso de o mama ne boba ye say so far so good. Most of them now have been rescued as I break them. Omunyina etimi abafie na ohye abrante na no kasa kroti mu se near 2 powder near de gunu ho a more like a celebration of victory because enye nipa nyina na nya na sa uti abrante the narration na chese edru ba bi na de atom so on a sea ukoye den what are you going to take to save yourself na chese it just took the intervention of God na chese yehu se wo mo enya wo mo eti edidi mu e wa attack e course no eso now ye hwe se den nsem ne na amafo ebrechemu say the security of Ghanaians now no is at stake. Say Ghana as a Yahobambo nsem it is flopping. Ye nsheda engina baby ye esan say ene ni ato ahye we so ocha ni ato ahye we so and the fact that the NCC say no e we to break our central region no it is being linked to nuanom Nigerians no ebutia ya ha adwene kakra amafo chem say this is a very devastating. Now we shall comment section ni mu a Bikojo say this shows that the government is weak. This will not happen in the MPP regime. Not to say amount for bebre no NHM say MPP aban pen so anka ye ntete sa ensem when mu no the Ghana Armed Forces womonso aba bonten the release aba womonso aba be chemu ensem no say they call ye and how they were able to rescue the fishermen nyame nko anka sa brede ye nte asem de e Ghana because they call so bokine ebi mu some are still in critical conditions awomoja yarehwe enti yenka enu nwie ya ye ba ne sen and another issue also pops up enti asem ne ba sa no we got the Ghana Armed Forces and NADMO awomonso ye den ekogire mu say they had to do something to save yenuanom no on the sea. Now Ghana Armed Forces for nsem awomo edebetu dwa no enche ye bekọ akotie but then yenhwe video we mba ye ba ye beto aso. Abusia, that was the scenes after this fishermen were rescued from the attack so ewo epono eso, and to think that omoba ye no timu say as scary as it was no timu say no mabusia for ewa ahonyehie mu. So the joy of receiving them no and our mo eto powder edigu womo so edema womo akwaba eba I mean back to their homes, because and some see you know na eko viral ni ade and people hearing about and some way see say yakwa akoto ahye womo eso ewo eye poso no. You would wonder how say wobusuani eka ho a say the atenka ne besifa aye say the oye mbehye wasi afa say o papa se wo koposo aba eye ade bia wo koba ne ebeha adwen. Now Ghana Armed Forces for press release womo edeba ye no ene da screens no eso no or say issued by the Department of Public Relations, General Headquarters, Burma Camp, Accra. Yeba say ha or say Ghana Armed Forces conduct search and rescue at sea. The Ghana Navy, supported by the Ghana Armed Force, have been conducting a search and rescue operation since dawn at sea, 35 nautical miles off the coast of Senya-Breku in the central region. This follows an attack on some fishing vessels in the general area. The operation is ongoing, and the armed forces appeals to all remain calm. To remain calm. Further details to be communicated. And semne kosono and Ghana Armed Forces for Edis and Krata way by no muchemu say they are working hand in hand with the Navy. Say omobetimi a rescue yenu anomo mema way, and fortunately no the rescue mission was able to push through omutimi eji womo enyina, and as they were rescued no omudru fie nso na ehun say yabo ahye womo so a na yebo mabaso. Now there've been a lot of reports coming from the grounds of how the incident happened. Said they see how sabin semnisi na kopiemu ewo Breku, because Breku is ewo yehwenia no central region, beginning of central region opaka so anwo kakra bia Breku, you even get to Winneba na we do Breku. And so asem way esine na che say how safe are we in this country. Now there've been several reports from the grounds of Utu Breku and Senya Breku on how the incident happened. And one thing you should know is Senya Breku is a fishing community. They are into fishing. A mema ne kof a poso e fishing no na omo de ba e man so de bedwam e beton. So Senya Utu Breku and Senya Breku they are so much into fishing. It's a fishing community. Intinacha say ejuma de bia omo ye, but for the first time no they've been attacked on sea. Now yechemu say it happens to be people that were speaking broken English, so they can not say the first point of call ebeko nuanom alata for. So now there is a reporter and concerning how everything unfolded, and some way see say they see for call ya and nay you share nuanom screen si so am say obi wa ye hu ni powder ma me say nani nkohwe kra ehu ade a enye ye. But before ye betie the report no on your screen or say 59 fishermen feared abducted by pirates at sea returned home safely following intervention by the Ghana Armed Forces. Into that just say ni nyina mu no abasubode no eko ama the Ghana Armed Forces and the Navy together with NADMO womo ka omontema bomu a I mean the rescue was able to hold ene yenuanom no etimi abafie. So on the screen you can see said the nipa abodompema womo ekohia womo na yenje bre abusuafo na yenkotie report on this issue yeba yebetoa ensem ne so ede amamu
na pe ya na yenya ne ntie se aparefo bi akoka ewo efoso na omufi Senya Breku no ewutu Senya West. Ese midemika ekopie mu ewo ho na bedu ye no sister enya atenkuma amanfo super wona musu no enkwala omo awofo na akoka nsuo no so na afensi no wona omukunu ene ebusuafo na nyakwa ebisa wona mo bi no mu twire gu se enra enyime ye bon no nsia na wona mo Senya Breku wona mo ko epo no mu bako be se to omudo mueni etire temakwan so se omo ko epo and so Omokoye no, Ebimu Aba, Akaba Kwako, and Watchy, Omo Baye, Omo Wa no Mu said Bako Aba, now Obaye no, Nenu Hancho. I just said, "Dede pa mumbedi yo." Into one omo insurance so now omo ben etie kakra no. And omo chimbe omo de I am to say omo eben ebefie. Na omo be do no omo tremu say. One omo ka omo ho na omo du koye no. Akonfo ada ataka omo ekwan no so a omo age omo ho niama. Eniama be no omo age na omo tremu say. Nkɔfɔ bi ɛti ɛyɛ tuboto yi bi a ɔmo kita ɛyɛ speedboat yi bi kɛseɛ paa a edwane paa so yie ɛna ɔmo sɛ ɔmo bɛto a deɛ ɔmo fɛn sɛ ɔmo yɛ no sɛ ɔmo sani etu ogu wiem pɛpɛpɛpɛ mu gyina hɔ ɔmo sɛ mu ntu mu asɔ moto no ɛmbra mu ntu a yɛbɛbɔ mu tuo eku mu na ɔmo tu na yɛde ama ɔmo tu a na kyerɛ sɛ waka nsuo no so ntumi nkɔ wɔ anim ntumi nkɔ ɛmba wɔ akyi. Baby and Framano Bebo Ebecono, or Ho, and Semano Eddie Nini Betre. Sana, Akoso, I will so many who can say, Omuchema, and Sema Baku 7, and I cut insurance so, Nina said, I can for other touch of so, I will insurance so, Emma, almost we are almost outbound moto now, to be controlled a year if you did Kudono, almost to Edico, and after to know generator, almost the sunlight, our air insurance no, and also almost the call. Many who can say, dear, air or no for Gizella, I go treated it, or no, I am Rachel Bejani, our air to say, West, to say West, on a Kalala. Kalala no ye MC or a year to senya West. After the not more for more to senya any to senya West, to senya East, Nina Aka Boma, Omunya Bepio, Homo Shate, Uncofono, Uncofono, and Benefonta Becamo, Ediaba. Now, in some way, hey, Sano, now I found for no marker, I will train your margin there. Omo Betis, so no more Quadio, Omunia no Diaba, and I'm Honorable Gizella, I go to no. I MP were able to say now West. Also, yeah, Western Housing Deputy Minister, HM will say, I don't know, I buy out what and to know, or they are a Navy for enter any Marine Police for instance, Omunko insurance, no more than no more for a young Kofana account insurance, no, Embra. And to be no can say, yet that's all I train one year share, you say, one I buy out small, most Omunko a one of my car insurance, no, Brano. Yeah, chance Omudam Beba, not some do so, there won't be a young fan coming here for. No one who appear more ever a year, Senya Breku has said, and yet Asem Kuma. Now, no Munkwa, I did share a walk go more fete, almost so almost couple. It's almost Samuno, Omunina, Efim, Ponano, Abba, a yes, and Yaha, almost Shete, Omuniana, Omaka, Ewa, and Shonusoto, and 24 bet me, and the Omo Abedushi.
Our fair, Emma Monia, Jumayan Shadi, Kodo, Bako, a Fenny Pabese.
I could only do Muchemwa, a almost and almost a dando to do almost fast in Copotes, a do one for 8. I'm fana I just one a 10.
Tonight, say roughly, say bear and son, and not young who are Muntimi Machi. There's the Nipa Omo.
And almost I say one almost to me PAP in Sodomuna, almost to me no with the edges more than they buy any tremois. Baby, I'm Crawford better more. No, I just want to insurance fee, or Honosono, and ya, idea say, I've got motor no, and come over to make your body. I've got motor and come on there. And the letter say, baby, I'm from Manabebo, the Becono, or Ho, and a day over Beco. No, yet the fire, and ya Asamkuma.
Necessary, Yamia, 15 random renum, Siabapim Sabra, Yaka say, and from Adu, I bought an Ajumin, ye nimba bimpa monenam. And see, never so up a slap for no more, I don't know. And once on the omonenam, Tian said I would direction or moko.
Yes, almost a bit tema, almost Asia, one of Mufi, a year, Senya Hate, Edeco, almost a bizu for Cocobite, and Omunia audio money, Atrema, almost Shete, almost Sabecomo, Edioma Bifia. Nipa
do not almost focus on no me and penny for and Kodaka.
Oh, and penny for in Kola and Kahon.
Penny for many fee, almost couple. Wow. And I young shares Albert Moton de two and as a waka would mean ye be a man in ye.
It's up to and then now one or more to be a peer a buyer no, Etrim would say, say baby na omo wo ansa na kono no ekọ so no say yenya tu moto no free hu say kim waka untumi ba wechi untumi nko wenim baby amframa no pe no oho no de wo beko
kakra o mutimi bai no mo say ede no mutimi dware ye
Debi omo chere ma ho no emuwa enya de obetumi dware fi nu wa ba bontin obedware nsu no obebre ebedu bebi no obebre enti omo de abra nkofo no tutu no mo say stop no omo dundum omo light no enti no omo ti aso no omo ko ya ekire asa na omo so light na omo de nya kwan enya omo ti didi mu
sisabe navy 14 ya dispatch dada omo ko
omo ko dada ono bu gizala go ti tete kire mu a abra aseminity ye no no ote no enyime 8 pm efi enyime 8 pm no e na omo cha ate omo man krofo no ko nso no sisi omo cha ta omo sa ebe ka omo a meni o ka che efi anapa oba hai onko ye oda so wa ha oni pedifo e kata se omo be hwe na krofo no aba omo mba ya onko ye
nti ato no ye nti report bia nso about ye nuan ma o mayira no be pem sabre
David
wow awon frasem no emunya nika bomodien ne wadaro mafo ni di echema bibia ani a ye besan aba wonchen
this report na echere how devastating said de na ensem no eni enyan esitie ewo eye ewutu breku na utimi say it wasn't an easy experience na sebe yetna kromo ema say ukwa adwuma kra ya insecured okwa adwuma akopede oni na busuafo bedi ekọ sebe pono na omo ankopo na anam ne kra benya bi wodwam and to think that they'll be they'll be attacked no very very critical na asem no amafo breche say the government must set up the Mahama led administration so omotena say because the Nigerian invasion no ya doso e Ghana krodwe yi mu hanum say now ni nyina mu no ye dikan akadada say the MP edema the constituency honorable Gisela Tete wokopie mu ewo the constituency bra atorenchem we esiye na wa okasa she spoke about what has happened because yatena kromo ha Breku has been a fishing community since yenti sa sabe anansem we yenti bida yenti sa this has never happened there before enti say we besi no na che say the security of Ghana no say aye weak we mu say ye hu say Ghana police for ya there but I say there is still room for improvement na ye be kwani akotie nsem a honorable Gisela Tete wode etudwa ye ba ye beto aso
that there was an armed attack at sea. You know, our fishermen, they go out at night. They catch their fish early morning, dawn. Early morning when the tide rises, then they come back into the fishing bay. So some of them they all go as a group. Some of them have gone and have come. But some of them who went was the Nyanyano side, apparently. I think they were involved in that attack and they robbed them of their outboard motors and generator sets on the boat. They said it was a black boat, and well, I can't disclose the nationality of the people, but that's what they say. I'm sure further investigations will be done to find out what exactly happened. But the military, the IGP has also dispatched a military marine police also to accept. So the Navy is helping, and marine police are also helping us. Assurance is that's why we are even here. Since last night, the community themselves will tell you that it's like the whole town came here, you know, just trying to get in. We're on the phone telling them, giving them the assurance of the arrangements we try to make. So I think in the next 2 hours, I'm hoping that we should bring them either going to Tema, if the Navy get them, or if the local get them, bring them back to shore. So we are here waiting to see what it will be. But I'm sure, God willing, in the next 2 hours, we should hear some good news. Yeah. So we know that we are in contact with them. But the point is that for them to come back, that's the important thing. Yes.
So we honorable Gisela Tete nensema wode etudwa no ene ekotie no so utie the narration coming from here kanun sa na womo esipo no so no na beye nso a womo ekopo and a blackboard be from nowhere with people yesusu say womo Nigeria for because as they attacked the language they were using no pidgin language womo isu broken English and na womo attack womo blackboard no started to oni ade sebe na omudi ehunahuna mo omudi gigi omo phones ne wo mo motors ne generators ne ade ede ekoye. You could see say this was a very 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 serious issue because ni nyina mu no eye timamufo ewo eye breku sebe no omu kununom ene omo yere omo nuanom mema akọ eye poso asemu yakoto omo no. I'm sure a lot of us would want to know how the reaction was, saying na etiema omo, how were they able to stand this particular attack about omo. So now to me say it wasn't easy for them. Abusia ye betwa video kakra about how things unfolded e Breku community honom de amamu yeba yebeto aso. Timemufo ewo ewutu Breku emofra wo mo papa ekọ adwuma so asebi arehose makoto omo no wo mu hu say the rescue mission no etimi aye positive ama wo mo awofo no yetimi age wo mo enkwa ayede wo mo eba back no. You could see how they were so happy. Said they no mani age na wo mo ebo say just to receive their parents back home because sebi de bia omo krakọ adwuma bada ye ntisa nsem we. But for us to let's hear something like this, no. Now just say Ghana, yeah, catch the one year maybe now. Let's take some comments from the comment section. I may say because the government taking action to prevent Nigerian criminals in the country, because most of these crimes are Nigerian criminals. International say I may chema and niema kosono dudwana to trust somebody ni pabone for some koso okrodem hanum say no Nigeria for and say now the same I may again says a Nigeria kidnapped a Ghanaian, put him in a room for 6 months and was tortured by a Nigerian foreigner. We are angry with the government for allowing Nigerians to harass Ghanaians in Ghana. Now you say harassment, you know, adults, and there are a lot of comments. Yebekai ede amamo. Now so Honorable Gisela Tete wasanso Eden Sembia Betuja we share screens na so I will say we thank God for a safe rescue mission for 71 fishermen, 47 of them from Senya Breku. An armed robbery piracy attack on 6 canoes last night resulted in a tense situation for the whole Senya Breku community. International say wochema yenuanom omoko epono na womoye eduoson bako 71 ena emu yehwe canoes dodo a ebusuafo na ewo honom nso a na about 7 canoes, that's what has been projected, but I say 47 of them na chese nipa in song song ba kono emu eduanaye nson na omu efi breku krom ho. So majority of these fishermen were from the breku community. Oshema will say the attack was on 6 canoes, intina canoes baku nsia ena womo etwehye womo. So say 4 of them have docked in Senya Breku and 2 were escorted to Tema. Inti canoes 6 now womo tehye womo so no emu 9 there sabe omo fi ye breku krom ho no manti ho a ena womo ewo ena mienu ne de emi se efri Tema inti se ya wo omo ekotema. Now I say there were no hostages taken. They took their outboard motors, generators, and fuel. But thanks to technology, we could communicate with some of them whose phones were still on. Special thanks to the Office of the President, Ministry of Defense, National Security, Ghana Navy, Ghana Army, Ghana Police, Marine Police, NADMO, Central Regional Administration, Ewutu Senya District Assembly, Senya Canoe Owners Association, and well wishers. Truly grateful for this support, Mr. President John Dramani Mahama. Thank you for the call and concern. Everyone is fine now. Into when in someone ye mame ode abeto jochema se say yanchi obi ensie, nobody was held hostage, and ocean so omo phones ni generators ni outboard motors na and omo gigi but then technology nto mtimi frɛ ya omutimi bo aye ni ade nadmo aye ade Ghana Police aye ade Ghana Army aye ade National Security Ghana Navy President Mahama munyina ede omo agi mu bia sabre de our people have been rescued. Now yetwa aye comments I mean Big Mama says, why should we be reactive instead of proactive? The other day they attacked fishermen in Keta. International so as attack no ebi akoso ewo Keta enche ye bia ene say ye hu bi ewo Senya Breku no. Hebi says, I told you don't give the Nigerians chance in Ghana. They will bring different types of crimes to Ghana, but you didn't listen. This is the first time Ghana fishermen have experienced this attack. Internet say Nigeria for ya and your boy say what? Just look at this. President Mahama allowed this close the borders, he refused. International to say way and someone because lastly or say if Nigerians have helped their leaders to destroy their country with different types of crime, how could they come to Ghana and help Ghanaians to develop Ghana? International to say some no there I am very crucial our amount for bebre calling for president's immediate action on this issue. Ye be dear chenya mamo update. Now still on issues that is happening in Ghana no another survey